Hello, fellow modelers. It's time for a new project. This time, it will be a model of the FJ-4 Fury fighter from Revell. This set was originally released in 1989 by Yamaha and published by Revell in 1996. So we are dealing with a not-so-young set. The box contains two frames with white plastic parts, one with transparent plastic parts, assembly instruction, and decals for one U.S. Navy machine. The panel lines are raised. The cockpit has been modeled in a very simplified way. The details in the model are presented in a very simplified way. The kit allows you to make a model with folded wings, but the mechanism itself is not reproduced in any way. Likewise, the main landing gear bays, apart from the locating holes, have nothing inside. As for the landing gear itself, the undercarriage look very delicate and you have to be careful when cutting them out. The wheels are cast tragically. The frame with transparent parts contains only the cockpit canopy. It is cast as one element, the quality of which is not inferior to the rest of the model. The glass is thick, you can see irregularities and small scratches, probably so that you don't see the poverty in the cockpit. The decals allow you to make a plane from the VA-126 squadron flying the Fury in the early 60s. In my copy, the sheet is yellowed and would not be suitable for use. Finally, the instruction. On A4 format, we will find a short description of the plane, a diagram of parts, an assembly diagram, and a painting scheme. In the kit, I intend to use decals from the print scale set and photo-etched parts from Airwaves. The plates contain the cockpit and parts for the pilot seat upgrade. The decals contain a set of markings for the FJ Fury, including 4 to -4. The main elements are temporarily glued with PVA glue. As you can see, each part requires removal of the flush and sanding. The parts mostly fit together well. As I mentioned at the beginning, the cockpit is symbolic. Behind the pilot's seat, there is a big hole. The exhaust requires fitting. A large gap is located at the connection of the fuselage with the element to which the arresting hook will be attached. There is no mechanism for folding the wings at all. You have to scratch it yourself. The air intake does not fit the fuselage. You will need to interfere with it with a file. The exhaust nozzle has a strange shape, which needs to be corrected. Since I will be making an earlier version, the additional aerodynamic brakes added in the Bravo version will require removal, as well as the covers behind the front landing gear bay and the front landing gear cover. That's it for this episode. Those who made it to the end, write in the comments, have you had any experience with this kit? Or maybe you saw it for the first time. Please subscribe to the channel and click the like button so that the algorithms can be happy. Keep modeling and see you next time.